Welcome everyone to day 7. Today we're going to focus on lower back. If you have pain in your lower back, you can follow me today with this practice. We're going to use yoga blocks today. If you don't have blocks, you can use 2 books that are about the same size width, and also a strap. It can be a rope, it can be a towel, anything that you can kind of grab both ends of. So we're going to use that today too. So come to a comfortable seated position on your mat. Just putting the blocks and strap aside for a second. Closing the eyes gently, focusing on your breath. Drawing your attention to the movement of your breath, being present, grounding yourself, coming to a sense of calm. Slowly moving to a laying position, laying down on your mat. Getting comfortable. Remembering to breathe and focusing on your breath. Anytime the mind wanders or strays, just focus back in on your breath. Slowly bringing your right knee towards your chest. Hugging it with both hands, giving a nice stretch in the lower back. And keep that left foot activated. And then exhale, lowering down. Inhale, grabbing the left knee, bringing your left knee to your chest. Keeping the right foot activated. Feeling that nice stretch. And then exhale, release the left foot to your mat. Inhaling both knees to your chest now. Hugging the knees towards your chest. Should help alleviate, if you have any back pain, this helps to alleviate that. Taking a few breaths here, closing the eyes if you'd like to. And slowly releasing your feet to your mat. Knees are bent, heels come towards your butt. Bringing the right foot, right ankle on top of the left knee. We're going to slowly lift onto the toes, your left toes. And then from here, pushing your right hand through your legs, grabbing the left hand around your left leg, and gently pulling that leg towards you. Getting a nice stretch in your hips here. Hips connected to your back, always Good if you have back problems. You can work on your hips as well, opening up the hips and that flexibility. Gently releasing your left foot down to your mat. And then bringing the right foot down to your mat, we're going to do the same on the opposite side. Left ankle goes onto your right knee, just above the right knee. And then coming up to your right tippy toes. Slowly, you're not reaching for the left leg, you're reaching your left hand through both legs and reaching on the outside of the right leg, pulling that right leg towards you. Remembering to breathe into your stretch. You inhale and then you exhale to go a little bit deeper into your stretches. Exhale, releasing the right foot and left foot to the mat. Now here we're going to use one of our blocks. We're going to place the block underneath our, right just above our butt on our lower back. And then we're going to hold this position here. This is assisted bridge pose using the block. Just taking a few breaths here. Breathing into it, and then releasing, removing the block, lowering the hips back to your mat. And then from here, crossing the legs, coming up and shooting back into your hands and knees, onto your hands and knees. We're going to do cat and cow. So inhaling, you're going to arch your back looking up gently. And then exhale, you're going to fold forward, curling the back like a cat, drawing your belly button to your spine. Really nice stretch here for the back. Do this a few times at your pace, moving only with your breath. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, curling forward, pushing through the mat, pushing through your feet and your hands. Taking your time here, closing the eyes if you'd like. And then coming to neutral back, spreading the knees almost mat width apart, keeping the toes touching, your big toes touch each other, sitting back on the heels, coming into a child's pose, stretching the arms in front of you. Forehead is connected to the mat. Grounding, breathing. Bring our back a nice little stretch here. Taking a few breaths, connecting with the earth, grounding, slowly coming up. Now here we're going to do puppy pose if it's available to you. You're going to arch your back and you can stay on your elbows here, or for full puppy pose, keeping the tailbone up to the sky, bringing the chest and the chin down to your mat. Your hips stay just above your knees. You can also just stay on the elbows and slowly work your way down. Inhale, coming up, and then we're gonna push up into our downward facing dog, exhaling and pedaling our feet, warming up our hamstrings, pushing through the palms, through our fingertips. Your index finger should be pointed forward and your thumb pointed outward, making like an L shape, and all your fingers spread apart in downward facing dog, creating a strong foundation. Warming up the legs, you can go up to your tippy toes, pedal your legs, and then find stillness, pushing down through the heels, even if your heels don't completely touch the mat. Pushing gently through the heels. Tailbone is pushed up to the sky, focusing on your breath, activating your core, and slowly walking your feet up to meet your hands at the front of your mat. Inhale, looking up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Letting gravity do its work here, bringing your head down, the crown of your head pointed downwards, releasing any tension in the neck, letting the neck hang heavy. You can reach for your ankles if you can't reach the floor. You can reach a little bit behind you if you have that flexibility. Trying to keep the legs straight. Inhale, looking up halfway, and then exhale, try to go a little bit deeper. If you are grabbing your shins, try to go closer to your ankles. If you're grabbing your ankles, try to go for the toes. If you can, completely grab the back of your legs and fold all the way forward so your stomach touches your thighs. And then inhale, coming all the way up, hands overhead. Exhale into mountain pose. Shoulders, hips, and heels are aligned. Inhale your arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, stepping back into plank position. From here, knees, chin and chest drop to your mat, pushing up into your cobra. Keeping the head facing forward, chest is open, and slowly lowering down to your laying down on your stomach. We're gonna do cobra another time. So pushing up, opening the chest, feeling that nice movement in the back, keeping the core activated. Slowly lower down, and then one more time. Inhale, coming up, opening the chest, making sure your core is activated to support your back. Exhale, relax down to your mat. And curling the toes under, push back into your downward facing dog. Tailbone's pointed to the sky, pushing through the hands, remembering that L shape with your index finger and your thumb. Fingers are spread, pushing through your heels. Inhale, right leg goes up to the sky, pushing through the right heel. Exhale, bringing your right knee towards your chest, and then lowering the right foot in between your hands. Dropping the left knee to the mat. You're going to use both of your blocks or books if you're using books. And then pushing into that hip, your psoas, you're going to push down onto your block, getting a nice stretch into that left hip. You can also turn the block to a different side if you have that flexibility and you're low enough. Keeping the hands underneath the shoulders, making sure the right knee does not go past the right toes. If you need to be a little bit higher, that's fine. The blocks have different dimensions to each side, and that's what they're for. And raising that left knee up into a high lunge, pushing into the blocks. And then pushing off of that right leg, bringing the left foot forward to meet the right. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Inhale, arms above your head, standing position. And then exhale, folding forward again. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, jump or step back into your plank. Lowering down, or knees, chin and chest, chaturanga, coming all the way down to your mat. This time we're going to do lifting our upper and lower body. So inhale, your chest lifts, looking forward, opening the heart, and your both legs also lift, activating the quads, activating the glutes, and then exhale, lower down. Take a breath, and then you're going to go again. Inhale, lift, keeping the core activated to support your back. Exhale, lower down. One more time, inhaling, lift as high as you can. And then exhale, lowering down, pushing back into a child's pose. Opening the knees, sitting back onto your heels. Taking a few breaths here, meeting in downward facing dog. Inhale, your left leg goes up to the sky, stepping that left foot in between your hands, pivoting or dropping the right knee, bringing the blocks for support, pushing through your blocks to get that nice stretch on the right hip. If you're a bit lower down, you can turn your blocks to the wider side and push through, trying to keep your wrists underneath your shoulders, making sure the left knee doesn't go past the left toes. And then pushing up, raising the right knee off your mat, stepping forward, forward fold. Inhaling, coming up all the way to standing, arms above the head. Exhale into mountain pose. Inhaling the arms up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, stepping back into plank position, lowering down into your chaturanga, upward facing dog, pulling the shoulders back. Exhale, downward facing dog, pushing through the heels, tailbone is lifted. Inhale, right leg goes up to the sky, stepping the right foot forward, pivoting the back left foot into warrior one. And then turning into high lunge, you're going to push off the right foot, trying to keep your balance here. Even I don't always get it. Trying to focus on one point in front of you, lifting the left foot into your warrior three, pushing through the left heel, keeping the hips square to the floor. Don't lift the left hip higher than the right. Stretching your arms out if you can. And then stepping back into your high lunge position. Lowering your hands to the mat, stepping back into chaturanga. Upward facing dog, push back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg goes up to the sky, stepping the left foot in between the hands, pivoting the right foot into warrior one, arms above the head. Left knee does not go past the left toes. Bringing hands to heart center, turning into your high plank, pushing off of that, leaning forward, and then pushing off of that left foot, trying to keep your balance here for warrior 3. Maybe you're shaky like I am today, that's okay, just get back up there. Pushing through the right heel, micro-bending the left knee if you need to, extending the arms if you can, and then stepping back into your warrior 1. Lowering your hands down, chaturanga, or knees, chin, and chest to your mat. Upward facing dog, push back into your downward facing dog. Remembering this is your practice, take your time. There's no such thing as a perfect practice, it's all a learning experience. Slowly walking your feet to the front of your mat. Feet are hip width apart, grabbing your big toes with your fingers. Inhale, look up, and exhale, fold forward, hinging at the hips. Nice lower back stretch, hamstring stretch. Letting the head hang heavy. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, going again for a forward fold. Option to place the palms underneath your feet this time if you can reach. And massage the ankles with your toes. Massage the wrists with your toes. And then releasing. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, folding forward. Coming up, inhale, coming up into mountain pose. Okay, now we're going to do some standing balancing poses. So, inhale, the right knee comes up to the chest. And then you're going to turn your foot, try to get your right ankle towards the left hip, holding your leg up, trying to keep your balance here. Holding it with both arms, both hands. And then release. Gonna do the same on the other side. Left knee comes to your chest. Pivoting, getting that left ankle as close to the right hip as you can. Supporting the leg with your hands. Getting a nice stretch here. And then releasing to your mat. Now for a little quad stretch, bringing the left heel to your butt, grabbing it with your left hand. You can also lean forward here, making sure that you're activating your core, pulling your stomach to your spine. Option to stay here or lean forward, pushing that left hand to the left, that left foot towards the left hand. Going to do the same on the opposite side, bringing the right heel to right butt cheek. Right knee goes back if you want to try this. Left arm goes forward as far as you can. Nice stretch and then release. Coming to a seated position on your mat. Remembering to focus on your breath here. We're still breathing with intent, with purpose. Inhale, left hand goes behind you. Exhale, right hand goes to left knee and twist. Back to center. Inhale, right hand goes behind you. Exhale, left hand goes to right knee and twist. This is a gentle twist. You're not forcing yourself to look behind you. You're really just gently twisting the spine. And laying down on your mat. We're going to do bridge pose here without the block this time. So heels come towards the butt and then pushing the hips to the sky. Holding here for a few breaths. And then exhale, lower down. Moving slowly and gently. Bringing the right knee to your chest. Taking the left hand and guiding the right knee to your left side. You're looking towards the right, and right arm is stretched out to the right side. Keeping the left leg straight. Nice spinal twist. And we're going to do the same on the opposite side. Bringing the left knee now to your chest. Guiding it to the right side with your right hand. Stretching the left hand out and looking towards your left fingertips. Keeping the right leg straight, and then release. Grabbing your strap or rope or towel, whatever that you're using. Lifting both legs to the sky, pushing through the heels so your feet are flat towards the sky. Just getting a nice little comfortable stretch here. Lowering the left leg down straight to the floor. Using your strap, wrapping it around the right foot, holding it with both hands. We're going to slowly bring that right foot to the right side, opening, keeping the left hip grounded. Left leg is straight, bringing the right foot to the right as far as you can. Gently. You can also use, if you have the flexibility and you can grab your toe, you can also do that as well. Sometimes I like to just use the strap and do a gentle stretch. Even if I can grab my toe, I just want to gently ease my body into it. And then doing the same on the other side. Putting the strap onto your left foot, bringing your left leg straight out, right leg stays straight, right hip stays grounded. You also have the option to use a block here. You can rest your foot onto a block. Let's see, you can get it almost to the floor. Just to relieve a little bit of that tension, you just want a gentle stretch. You don't need extra tension, and just resting that foot on a block will help with that. Now releasing. We're going to wrap the strap around our right foot one more time. This time we're going to go to the opposite side. So holding the strap, gently guiding your right foot to your left side, placing it on a block if you'd like, or just holding there in the stretch. Bringing it back up. Doing the same on the opposite side. So bringing the strap around your left foot, making sure that left leg is straight, gently guiding the left foot to the right side, keeping the right foot straight. Left arm is outstretched, looking towards your left side. Nice spinal twist here again. You can use a block. Remember, you can always use the block to support your foot. And then slowly releasing. Both heels towards the sky, wrapping the strap around both feet. And then gently pulling, lifting the head, getting a nice stretch from the neck all the way through the spine, lower back. Just gently pulling, no need to force yourself. And then release, putting the strap to the side, coming to Shavasana, laying down on your mat, drawing your attention to your breath once more. Just letting your body sink into the mat. Nice restorative yoga is good. Feels so good. Give your body some rest. Closing the eyes, taking your time here for a little bit of meditation. Thank you for joining me again for another day of yoga.